What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about having no direction in life, and that's what I'm feeling right now. When you think about it, what is the direction in life, or where is the direction in your life headed if you don't have a girl? It's really going nowhere, and it's irrelevant and pointless. You don't have anything if you don't have a girl. No direction, no girl, no life. That's literally your life. It's literally my life. What's the point of doing everything that I'm doing? What's the point of working? What's the point of connecting with people? What's the point of communicating? What's the point of just going on in general when there's no girl in the picture? Like, to be honest, that's a genuine question that I have. What is the point of doing it? And we can have all these cringe red pill comments of, oh yeah, bro, you just gotta put in that work, bro. You just gotta hustle for 5 years, go monk mode, bro, for 15 years, and then when you come out as a 40-year-old, then all the 18 and 19-year-olds will want you, bro. They'll love you, and your droopy face and saggy man titties at 55, bro. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Now, I mean, if you want to dedicate your entire life to religious reasons, I feel like that's a really powerful thing to do, and a lot of guys have done that in the past successfully, and they derive a lot of meaning from that. But if you don't feel called to do that, then the next thing is marriage, essentially, and getting a girl and getting a wife and having a family, having children with your wife. And without that, you really don't have a life. You have no direction in life, and everything in life essentially becomes meaningless because you don't have anything to show for it. Not only do you not have anything to show for what you're doing in your life, you don't have anyone to share with. You don't have anyone to show what you're doing in your life with. And that's really what it comes down to. Without the girl, there's really not much to say. There's not much to do. There's no enjoyment in life. Life is dull and gray, and everything might not become monotonous, but it becomes meaningless and pointless. And you might not feel like you're just going through the motions, but behind the facade of the motion, there is no meaning behind it. There is no purpose. There is no greater purpose other than to do it as a task, other than to do it as a rep, like a workout. You just do the next number, and that's all it is. There's nothing behind it bigger than just doing the number, just doing the task, just doing the thing. Whether it's a cope, whether it's work, whether it's some kind of thing where you're like, yeah, bro, I'm putting in that work, bro. I'm going to the bars, bro. I'm hitting on Stacy Light, getting those numbers, bro. You know what I mean? Regardless of any of that, there's nothing behind it if you never really can um essentially just get a girl. And with no girl, there truly is no direction in life because it's a very important pillar to life. And with no direction, there's really no meaning, and it becomes all also pointless. Um, and it just makes it difficult to go on, right? And just makes you feel like you want to, put some metal to your temple, if you get what I mean, and just feel the cold embrace of that cold metal, up against your skull. think about think about life. Think about all the meaningless things that you do, right? But yeah, I mean, with that being said, I'm just trying to figure out, like, where, if not from women, where are we deriving purpose and direction from? Because friends are kind of, they go with the wind, essentially. They're not like, I guess everything is fading. Nothing is eternal, I suppose. Friends are there and then they're gone. Family is there for just the holidays, if that. If you're lucky, they're there for the holidays, but they're not really even there for the holidays anymore for me. And girls are essentially non-existent. Um, so, you know, what's the point of excelling in life? What's the point of putting in that work, bro? What's the point of making money? What's the point of getting, the physique good if at the other side there's still nothing? There's still no friends. There's still no family. And there's still no girls. Like, where's the incentive to even put in that work, bro? I just don't see that, right? So there's definitely a disconnect there because it's not even like a linear thing by any means. It's not like you lose 10 pounds and like 10% more girls are interested in you. It's basically like a non existent thing. You lose the weight and your life doesn't change. You get the money and your life doesn't change. You talk to girls and you still get rejected. So, so why, right? Just why even do any of this really is what it comes down to. So, and I don't know. I mean, it just makes life difficult to live, difficult to navigate, right? When there really is no direction, when there is no shared goal, when there is nothing really going on. It's like, why even continue doing this other than just like copes? And I don't know. I feel like nowadays I literally just look at everything as a cope or a pseudo cope, literally. Like, oh, you play video games as a cope to have some sort of dopaminergic effect in your life to some extent. Feel good about accomplished achievement unlock moment, and that's it. Oh, you eat food that has good flavor, you know, as a cope to forget about whatever is going on. You crack jokes and post memes to get laughs because when you laugh, you forget about how gray and dull life truly really is. I feel like laughing is really the one of the most powerful copes. And yeah, I don't know. Um, I don't really have much to say with this video. Um, it's just that I just can't really focus on anything right now. It's so difficult. Like, what's the point of working essentially? What's the point of doing anything essentially when like there's just no fruits of labor from this tree. The tree is like dead. It's like if you planted an apple tree and you waited, like, I don't know how long it takes for an apple tree to grow fruit, but I think it's like at least over a year, if not multiple years. But it's like planting this tree multiple years ago, expecting it to grow fruit, expecting it to grow apples, and it grows. The tree grows itself, right? It has branches, it has leaves, it blossoms flowers in the spring or whatever, but then no fruit ever grow. Um, Zero fruit. So you're just looking at it. It's not a fully dead tree, but it's like it's like a prop. It's just there. It's not really providing anything. It's not giving you what you were looking for, and that's literally my life. Do all these red pill things, do all these gigacopes, and just get nothing for it, essentially. So it's just difficult. Like, what's the point of, again, other than just like coping through life, which essentially is where I'm at with it all at this point, just continuing on to continue on because there's nothing else I can do other than continue on, right? So just continue to do things just to stay busy, just to stay busy, right? Just so that I don't have to think about what I'm talking about right now. So I don't really see it, any other way. Like, I don't see myself like getting like you know that many more friends or that many more female prospects because of like the work I'm putting in, bro, or anything like that. You know, I don't really see any of that changing that much from what it is now. I think the glory years are behind me. when I was like maybe 18 or 19. And I squandered that, for sure. And back then, I mean, there were girls interested in me to some extent. They weren't top tier women. They definitely were not. But I didn't really lock any girls down. Um, Not that I had that many choices. Trust me, there really wasn't that many. Um, but I didn't lock any of them down. And so here we are. Now I'm basically pushing myself further and further and further down the rabbit hole of like failed normie, true force loneliness tier, where the only people that I can talk to are, you know, BP people on YouTube, things like that. And that's it. That's about it. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, like, I just really needed to clear my mind of this. Um, just cause, like, I don't know, man. What it comes down to is I really just need, like, a sign. I need, like, a sign that, like, the stuff that I'm doing actually is going to work, actually is going to, like, benefit my life in any way. If I need some positive reinforcement with this crap, man. Like, having done all this and still basically at the same point is insanely demotivating. Like thinking about if you were to do something for so long and you see absolutely no change in the outcome by any means, you would probably just do something else. And it's like that's kind of where I'm getting to at this point. I mean, but I've done so many different things as well, so it's really not even comparable. But I guess it would be like if, for example, you were posting YouTube videos for 2 years and you literally got like zero views on them, or like 10 or less views on them and zero subscribers. It's like, are you truly going to continue to post YouTube videos, doing that for 2 years, or are you just going to give that up, right? And it's like, am I truly going to continue to, lean max, um, and all this stuff, or am I just going to, drop that and give that up? And I don't know. It's a question that I really can't answer. Um, I I mean, I'm not fully given up at this point because like I suppose if I had fully given up, then I wouldn't be doing anything productive really. I wouldn't be putting in any kind of effort at all if I truly didn't have any faith, any silver lining. So I do maintain some semblance of hope to some extent, but it's really dwindling and the demotivation is really setting in. And, you know, it's just like, how do you maintain that? How long do you maintain that for before you just call it? All right, done.